RetiSpec is developing AI-driven eye scan for early detection of Alzheimer disease pathology at the point of care, real-time results.
Welcome to Startup Health TV, where we celebrate the entrepreneurs and the innovators who are transforming health. I'm Logan Plaster, here with Eliav Shaked, CEO of RetiSpec. Eliav, always good to see you.
Great to see you again.
It's been really interesting to watch your progress, your rapid progress since you joined Startup Health's Alzheimer's Moonshot. I think the last time we talked, you were closing a pretty big round. How much did you raise?
So we raised $10 million, but it's really more about the new investors we brought in.
Okay.
So alongside with strategic investments from Gentex Corporation, we also have been invited and welcomed two new investors, Eli Lilly and Company, and also Topcon Healthcare.
That's huge.
Both are really important to achieve our milestones, to really help us commercialize at scale. And we also made it to this incredible program, C100 Growth. It's a Canadian program that helps Canadian companies, selected Canadian companies, really fulfill on their business model and scale. And so right after this, I'm going to the Valley to meet with a lot of investors and be part of that team, which is such an incredible journey and incredible opportunities.
Okay, so let's pull it back and describe what RetiSpec is. What was it that got Eli Lilly excited, Topcon excited, got you the 10 million? What was it that resonated with people?
I would say first, it's our grind and perseverance and the fact that we listen.
Okay.
We've been talking with these groups for quite some time.
Wait, so wait, let's back it up. What is it so we can educate our viewer?
So RetiSpec is developing AI-driven eye scan for early detection of Alzheimer disease pathology at the point of care, real-time results. It's really revolutionary because of the fact that currently you need to get either a PET scan or a lumbar puncture. And what's really exciting about it is the fact that now you have drugs that are modifying the disease that are being FDA approved. And this is really allowing patients to giving them hope. Now you could do something about it, but healthcare systems are clogged. Neurologists are not able to get access to. Takes about 2 to 3 years wait time.
Yeah.
Today in the United States. So what we do is we provided the same type of confirmation of the pathology, but we do it from an optometrist office, from eye care provider, from primary care, at your family doctor. So this is something that we are now at the point from a scientific perspective that we have very high confidence. So the Series A is going to help us take this technology to market.
Yeah.
And we're also building the right foundation with these strategic investors that are helping us really continue to do what we do best, which is AI and good science, and not focus on the sales and distribution and all those amazingly complex things are going to be leveraged by our new strategic investors. So this is something that I'm very excited to develop.
So just so I understand, how early can you detect Alzheimer's using, I think, eye movement, or is it?
So it's actually just a regular eye examination.
Okay.
It's a retinal imaging scan. So the way it works is that we work with already existing fundus cameras. Fundus is the back of the eye, and the back of the eye is basically the front of the brain. So we're imaging in a non-invasive way. The only way to image the brain in a non-invasive way is through the eye. So this is something that we are doing. It's one image flash really quick. It's part of your annual eye examination.
Totally painless, no side effects.
Yeah. And so, it's in that way, you can also get the results in real time. We have our AI is trained on to provide the results in real time, and it's comparing to the pathology. So we are building it in a way that it will give real insights. And you may not want to get those real insights in an optometry settings, right? So we know that, and we work with the primary care environment, and you could the ones that are actually disclosing the information and are helping you navigate through this process are the neurologists and your family doctors. So this is really something that we are doing in collaboration with our partners to get us through that.
There's still a stigma around early diagnosis of Alzheimer's. There's still a lot of people who don't want to know. So where do you feel like we're at in that cultural moment, and what's it going to take to shift?
So I would argue that this is actually based on our commercial pilots is not the case.
Okay.
And that's because we were fortunate enough. It was the case before you had drugs available in the market.
Yeah.
But now that there is hope, now that this ecosystem and the mindset has changed, 100% of the patients in our commercial pilots that we've done both in Canada and also in Florida have shown that people want to know. People want to get the results. We want to make sure that the disclosure and everything that's related to the care is delivered by the ones that actually could understand Alzheimer's disease, understand the weight of that. So the way that we operate is integrated into, we're working on integration with Topcon to their new cloud platform called Harmony. And Harmony is all about connected health. Their recent partnership with Microsoft allowed for them to expand that and to do this in a very secured way. And what we want to do is to basically work with them in order to integrate it fast and to be able to provide better care for the patients at the lowest barrier for healthcare.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of early detection, I think it's important to mention that there is early detection and there's accurate diagnosis. And what is needed right now is accurate diagnosis. There's a lot of people that are concerned with cognitive impairment, and they don't know if they should be, even if they are good candidates for the drugs that are available in the market. So accurate diagnosis allows you to really firm up and have some more clarity on the symptoms that you're experiencing or your family history and get some more context there. Early detection is helpful for you to make changes, lifestyle modifications, and take control on your health.
Yeah.
But I would say, and this is me basically listening to one of the incredible mentors at the Alzheimer mission, Phyllis Farrell, this is something that is going to be a lot more impactful when we're going to see the new wave of drugs that are more preventative, more pre-symptomatic coming to market. And that's going to happen in 5 years. I would say that right now it's the BlackBerry environment, and soon we're going to see the iPhone type of environment in the Alzheimer ecosystem, and you're going to see an incredible shift. I would argue that we will not have the same type of fear when we reach that age that's our parents are experiencing right now.
Yeah, I can feel that inflection point. What's fascinating to me is that I see it happening in 4 or 5 quadrants of ultrasound, not just ultrasound. Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Not just diagnostics. You've got prognosis, you've got treatment, you've got imaging.
Yeah.
And there seems to be an inflection point happening in all of them.
And everything comes to real people. At the end of the day, if I'll get my mother-in-law to do that, the test that we are developing, that's going to be that's really the question, right? So
My parents,
so when I think about it, also what the responsibility for us as a diagnostic company is to make sure we deliver reliable AI at the point of care and make sure that we are building it integrated into the healthcare system in a way that is the best way for the patient, but also streamline the process so it won't be as challenging as it is right now in the current environment. And programs like the Davos Alzheimer Collaborative and others are helping healthcare system prepare for this. And this is something that we have been so fortunate to get interest coming from other areas outside of the U.S. that are, and there are a lot of different emerging markets that are now are much more excited about this. They're suffering from the same percentage of population that has dementia, and it is a huge burden.
What's the most energized market outside the U.S.?
I would say Japan.
Okay.
Japan has been very, there is
an older population,
and all of Europe is aging in a very rapid manner, and soon we are now in this baby boom environment right now here in North America. What's really exciting is the fact that, our technology and our work in AI is really, we're not interested in integrating by one step at a time. We want to be everywhere at once. And our partnership with Topcon and also now with our new investment from Eli Lilly, we are following their footsteps. We are being guided by the leaders of this industry, and this has been such a humbling experience, and we're hoping to grow and scale.
I think it's important to remind viewers that Topcon, if you're not in the industry, they are the
largest equipment manufacturer in the world of eye care.
In eye care, they are it. but if you're outside of eye care, you might not know Topcon. So being integrated with the biggest manufacturer is huge.
And their vision right now, together with the Harmony Cloud platform and their partnership with Microsoft, is healthcare from the eye, deliver healthcare from the eye. I just came back from the Alzheimer, so from the American Association of Ophthalmology in Chicago, meeting with the leadership about Topcon Healthcare, and their vision is happening. You have companies here that are doing diabetic retinopathy AI. Through retinal imaging, you can detect systemic diseases, ocular diseases, and with RetiSpec, brain health. So their goal is to, with one image, to be able to bring so much knowledge. And this is becoming a reality, and I'm so humbled that it's fortunate to be part of it.
It's an exciting time. Eliav, thanks for the update.
Thank you.
I wish you the best in the next year, and we'll be watching.